There's a previous video I put up about this Nexrad in Valencia, and I'm going to play this section here. This is an actual occurrence of that particular Nexrad causing precipitation right there on the coast. So there's some sound missing on some of this, so I'm going to talk over it, but I'll show you some Nexrads as well. Now look at the power of that. I'll explain the power of these. They generate 60 kilowatts, 50 kilowatts, which doesn't sound a lot, but these are pulses, which means it gives 10 times that on the beam pulses it gives, and there is the precipitation, and you could see that area in the middle when it went pow. Some incredible power sent out of these. They're only supposed to be used something like 1.19% of the day, and yet they're used an awful lot more than that. So you may have seen this before, but we'll show you it again. We'll go down to where the Nexrad is, and it's right on the coast there, which is exactly that position that we've just seen the wavelengths come from. So just go down into position there. It's a formality, this is. That's where the baby is. It's on top of that there. And we're going to show you some more Nexrads in operation in the States. Now all these are being upgraded as we speak, which means the power of them is going to be phenomenal. They are working towards controlling the weather in 2025, folks. So we'll come out of this. This is that Nexrad in operation, and it causes precipitation. Now stay with me on this. There's some very important information I'm going to show you with regards to these Nexrads. Now that's just one of those Nexrads, and you can see across there to Valencia, and then another pow comes in there. It causes precipitation. You can see when it increases the power. We just focus in on that there, and you'll see how the cloud forms and the rain forms too. There's no reason why that should just suddenly appear in the middle of nowhere. The only common denominator here are those beams hitting it when the precipitation kicks in. There it comes again. There. Unbelievable. I'm going to show you now what they've done to the States. Notice the background on there. That's a real photo of the atmosphere where the Nexrad is. But courtesy of Weather Wars 101, it's a bit difficult to read this text on this, but as he's saying, since these facilities have come into place, we've never seen weather like this before. We've all seen in the last 20 years, we have seen this type of cloud. So the source of the frequency, well, we're going to show you beyond any shadow of a doubt. Just notice some of the wavelengths that come around these Nexrads. We're going to show you live from satellite when it was recorded, but it's interesting. It says on here the power 50.8 kilowatts of energy, and that includes the air conditioning system on the plant, and it takes 15 kilowatts for the transmitter. So only 15 kilowatts for a station like that, but although it's 50.8 kilowatts of power, as it says, that equates to 750,000 watts in pulses, because the pulses have got energy, a bit like a camera when it stores the energy and the pulse comes out. So the peak power is 750 kilowatts. 750 kilowatts. And they're only supposed to be used 0.05% of the time. But you'll see that they used far more than that. as he says, these storms are generated by the frequencies that come from these Nexrads. Now he'll highlight one in the middle there. Now watch that area and watch what happens. So that's where the Nexrad is, right in the middle of there. Now over the UK we have those anti-clockwise circular motions. So that was performed before the upgrades.
Current radar technology.
The United Kingdom is having upgrades as we speak to the Nexrads.
Transmits and receives information in the horizontal direction.
Now, did you see them wavelengths there? There. That's that ugly wood lice type wavelength that you see over the UK. Those spirals in the cloud. That's the Nexrad. And if you look, it's always where the chemtrailing's been. It's in the upper atmosphere what they've been spraying. And they're totally magnified when they come into a storm. So they can't deny that. They cannot deny that.